Little League World Series ended up wrapping up yesterday as Michigan ended up taking down Ohio. So shout out to both Great Lakes teams as being the last two standing.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Witnessing two teams that definitely weren't expected to be there. Hawaii, South Dakota, California were kind of the favorites to like go the distance. South Dakota and California were on the same side of the bracket, so obviously it just would have been one of them two versus Hawaii. But
Yeah,
um,
Ohio shocked South Dakota.
mhm.
Ended up making it. And this was the first time I think since like '07 or '08 they said that this is the first time that both teams actually ended up battling through the losers bracket to make it to the championship. Because normally one team's undefeated and you play, and if the team beats you, then they play another game. They play two games that same day, where this time it was winner take all. And Michigan ended up taking it home. They were one of my favorites ever since I watched them and saw that number 23 kid who's 5'10", 180 pounds and just jacks the ball. Their team's pitching depth was unreal too. That's the first time I've ever seen in Little League where they've had like 8 or 9 different kids pitch throughout the whole tournament. Like usually you got one or two guys that kind of try to, like South Dakota, they had the one kid who carried him the whole way. If he couldn't pitch in the championship game or the game before, they weren't getting there. You know what I mean? Like most teams only have that one kid, where Michigan, they fucking did it all. Like they had the best batting average, they hit the most home runs, their pitching was phenomenal, and give a lot of credit to their coach and how he set them up. All those kids were not scared to get hit by the ball. Standing right on the inside of the fucking batter's box and hoping to God that the pitch either hit them, and at that young of an age, unless the pitcher's a fucking dominant pitcher, he's going to be a little intimidated of you standing that close, not wanting to hit you. He's going to throw it outside, and that's where you slap him all day long. And they took advantage of it and ended up winning. That though, was a little questionable, though. Early in the game, he was awesome, but like inning 3 on, some of those pitches that he was calling balls earlier in the game, where he was calling strikes, and it was like, dude, that's the one thing you can't do. Like, you have to be consistent, especially because that's how pitchers and hitters, there's no fucking, it's an imaginary box. So if the ump's not going to be consistent, players and pitchers have really no idea what the fuck's going to be called what.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool to see that their first championship win since 1959. So, yeah, that was awesome to see.